All right, welcome to Mogul State of Mind. I'm your host, Uncle Spin. And today we got a special guest, man. We here with platinum producer, the Rain Man of beats. You know what I mean? We here with Dallas's own, man, ZiggyMadeIt.
Man, what's going on with y'all, man? What's going on with Mogul State of Mind? We here today, man. It's good. Let's do it.
Yeah. So, man, let's tap into your story, man. So you pretty much like you know how they be talking about industry plants?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But when I say that from the standpoint of like you a prodigy. You've been around the industry for a long time. Your
Nah, for sure.
pops
Yeah.
is pretty much a legend out here in Dallas on the
Nah, for sure.
management side.
Yeah.
Man, so just tell me, coming up, did you ever see yourself being a producer?
I kind of had an idea of it already. Like when I was little and shit, I used to play the game,
Yeah.
and when I used to play the game, I just used to listen to music. But I ain't used to listen to the lyric, though. I used to listen to the instrumental every time. Like I never knew why I did that shit. I don't know why, but I knew it was gonna lead to something. Just didn't know it was gonna be producing because I didn't even know what it was at the time. I'm little. I'm 19 years old, listening to beats. You know what I'm saying? And I think that just kind of cultivated what I am today. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I knew it was gonna be something with music for sure, for damn sure, for sure. Hey, yeah.
Got you. And so, can you recall like what was one of your first times making a beat? Like, what was it?
First time making the beat, I was definitely at the house. First beat I ever made was on on GarageBand.
Okay.
Definitely. I was like 14 years old, 15, one of them.
Okay,
And I
got
was just like trying to figure out certain shit. Cause shit, at that time I didn't know what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to find myself and say, you teenager, you know what I'm saying? All your homeboys balling out and shit, these niggas dunking on niggas and shit, you
you.
going to the game, you know what I'm saying? These niggas just, leaving. I'm like, damn, what the fuck am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying? But shit, nigga found that shit. And that's definitely how I started out GarageBand on my phone. It was probably bad though. It was probably an ass beat. But
Yeah.
shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can grow, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, first time was on GarageBand, so yeah.
Okay, got you. And man, so during your time of coming up with the beats and things of this sort, like your come up, what was your pop's reaction? And like, how did he
At first,
support you?
you know what I'm saying, I'm coming and showing him, he like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm showing him the beats and shit. He like, okay. But like I kept coming to him with beat stuff. He's like, okay, this nigga really wanna do this shit. For real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when he caught wind to that shit, of course when he had his resources and shit, the shit was just magic puzzle. You know what I'm saying? So and I got better over time. Once I got my laptop and shit, it was over. Like 16, I got my laptop and shit, it was over with. Like, shit got scary. I got good fast as fuck. I was young, 16, still in high school and shit. And shit. I just was perfecting my craft and shit. So hell yeah. My pop's reaction to this shit was just like, man, this good nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Serious.
Hell yeah.
He ain't never you ain't never bring something to him. He be like, boy, that shit trash.
Shit, I mean, I could kind of tell he just did say it. You know what I'm saying? When I was first making beats and shit. But I knew by my progress that I was gonna do something with it. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. And so like growing up, seeing your pops be in the industry. So first let's talk about it. Let's introduce who your pops is. So tell the people out there,
My
who is
pops,
your pop?
Low Deezy, man, one and only.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Best manager ever. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Thankful for sure, because bro put me in a lot of situations that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people dream of. You know what I'm saying? So definitely thankful for that. For sure. Hell yeah.
And so just tell the people, who are some people that your pops manages.
He managed Head Hunter with me right now. Yella, he managed me. You know what I'm saying? Then another artist that we got named Fresh, R&B Fresh. So, you know what I'm saying? Managed me, I done win platinum. Yella done win platinum. So, good shit going on over here, man. Just the motherfucking source, just the mega. You know what I'm saying? We're doing this shit for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so growing up, like, can you tell me some stories that you see, like when you were growing up, seeing your pops moving around on the road? Like, did you understand what he was doing? Like,
yeah, I understand, but I could never really. When I was younger, I could never really go and see because a nigga in school.
Yeah.
So I'm looking on Instagram and shit. These niggas living it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I'll be on the phone with him and shit. It was one time, bro. He was in the studio with Zaytoven, bro.
Oh yeah.
And then like. You know what I'm saying? That's my GOAT. That's my favorite producer ever. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the reasons why I started making beats as well. And then he called me into the studio and shit. I'm sleeping shit. I gotta go to school the next day. You know what I'm saying? They be out of town and shit. I be like, man, I want to do that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Shit, now we here now though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So yeah, but it's been times where he moving around and shit, and I just wanted to be a part of it. But shit, you know, I already knew that shit was gonna come full circle. But I never really just got the grasp the, you know what I'm saying, what they were doing at that time because I was still young, I was still in school. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So yeah.
So looking back at that now,
Yeah.
like how do you look at that now? Like just kind of go back to that mindset when you was younger, like you couldn't grasp it. Now you're looking at it like what's the difference? Like how do you view it now?
Man, like to be in the business with my pops, bro, is just like, you know what I'm saying? It just a shield, bro, from a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Certain shit that I don't have to go through because I'm already up to par in the business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Certain, you know, obstacles that I don't have to face because shit, I'm already gained up on certain shit.
Yeah.
And I learned that shit just by being, you know what I'm saying, attentive and just young in this shit and just learning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely, like, it's a great experience coming to music videos with my pops, aka my manager. You know what I'm saying? It's the damn cheat code.
Yeah, for
For
sure.
sure. Hell yeah.
So has there ever been, you know, because most people, you know, they can't mix business with personal. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So has there ever been an instance where the business, the personal that bled into the
Yeah,
business?
we done bumped heads and shit, but we never let it bleed out to where it's like we'll never do business. Hell no. It's
Yeah.
never gonna get to that point.
Yeah.
But you know, shit, you know. No, I got wrong and shit, you know, we gonna bump heads sometimes, bro. Sometimes we won't agree on certain shit, but most of the time we come to a common understanding, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, the bigger picture is, nigga, we gotta get this shit and we gotta, nigga, what you wanna do? What we in this shit for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it never got to the point to where, you know, we stop doing business or whatever. But no one never let that shit just go out of proportion.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
no,
saying?
no.
Hell
I
yeah.
was asking more like, is there ever just a funny story? Like, you know how you kind of
Yeah, it's been artists like he'll try to like, you know what I'm saying, put me with, and I'd be like, man, Pops, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool, like, you know what I'm saying? But he'll be like, we'll go back and forth on shit like that, or if it's a certain type of song or a certain type of artist that's looking for me and shit, and I probably won't, you know, want to do it because, you know, as when you making all these songs and shit, like, you know, and you got your name up, you can pick and choose who you want to work with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm that type of nigga, like, you know, I'm attentive. I'll be like, okay, everybody do want these beats and shit. Okay, let's give everybody my time. But sometimes I'm selective. Sometimes I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm very particular with my music. You feel
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But you know, we bump heads about shit like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, hey, yeah. For sure,
Okay.
that definitely been a part of the journey. But shit, you know, this shit ain't never gonna stop nothing, man. You know, we forever going strong with this shit. For
Yeah.
sure. Hey,
No, it's still a blessing. I mean, because you gonna disagree. You gonna have
yeah,
disagreements. You gonna have
yeah,
argument. But like, because I have a family business as well. It's like
yeah.
I'd rather argue with somebody I know got my back, they
Then
true intentions, than arguing with
a
somebody.
stranger.
You know what I
Exactly,
mean?
exactly. Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure. So when was like when did you make your first beat? When did you get your first
My
placement with it?
first placement, I was 16.
Okay.
I was in 10th grade. It was Yella. And
Okay.
then, you know what I'm saying, he posted that shit. And at the time, like, when he posted on Instagram, this was like 2020. So he posted on this Instagram and shit, like, notification get to blowing up and shit. This the first time this shit happened. Like,
Yeah.
my phone ain't never did no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I come back to school, I come back to school and shit, nigga. Now everybody acting like they know me and
Yeah.
shit. Fooling. And then like that following after I think that spring, I think 2021, I had went to the show with Lil Durk and Yella. I took a picture with them and shit. They seen I locked in with Lil Durk and shit. Went back to school and everything. I'm like, damn, bro, this shit was it. Oh
Yeah.
God. And with that, like, you know, that's when I knew I was made for it because like it fit my personality. I don't go out doing no bullshit. I don't be in no trouble and shit. I'm a behind the scenes nigga, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that just fit what I was, you know what I'm saying, how my personality was.
Yeah.
I'm not out loud and shit, you know what I'm saying, going to no parties and shit. I'm chilling. I'm at the house, I'm working. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that shit hand in hand with how I am in life.
Okay, got you. And so what song was that you
That's
produced for him?
I think it was two songs. It was off that My Brother's Keeper album with Trap and Yellow. So it was Child So Bad and You Ain't Like That. That shit dropped May of 2020.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
And so
That was my first one.
when you in school, like what and you so you in high school and you
Yeah.
producing for yeah, you know, Yella's still doing his thing, but at that time, like Yella
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, at the peak
Yeah.
of his rise, you know what I mean? And you so people see you producing for big time artists and stuff, you walking through school.
Yeah.
Like, what was that experience like?
Man, like, you know, it really just showed me how people is, bro.
Yeah,
You feel me? Like, none of these niggas was just like, you know, it just showed me how life is, bro. You know, you got some shit going, you know, people gonna follow. You know, I learned that shit early. And I'm glad I learned that shit early
yeah,
because shit, you know, just a week ago, y'all knew shit it was just a regular day of school.
yeah.
Everybody want where the fuck Ziggy at? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know,
Can you give us a specific instance that you remember? Like it just it ain't got to be too serious. Just something funny.
like definitely like at that time, like the girls, like they switch up. You know what I'm saying? So,
Like what they were talking about.
you know, shit. You know, they find out you got some shit going on, bro. It just like it's so many stories. All right, hold on. Nah, okay, so I end up beefing with a nigga because his girl ended up liking me,
Yeah,
type shit. And I ain't even know bro was with old girl. I ain't even know that. You know what I'm saying? But bro, you know, he telling that nigga he trying to hit. Like he telling that nigga he trying to hit cause, you know what I'm saying, word around, you know, it done got to them that she fucking with me, she liking me shit.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? All over just me blowing up. All
Gotcha.
over that shit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, ain't shit happen though, but you know what I'm saying? It be instances like that. That's the only time I have a problem with a person over that shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
So Zig out here taking niggas
Nah,
bitch.
Ziggy ain't taking nobody, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But you know, I can't control who fuck with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But hell yeah. But shit like that in school, hell yeah. But that's when I found out like this is my purpose. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Like making other people mad by just being me, doing what the fuck I'm doing. I was like, okay, if you're making niggas mad, this shit working.
Yeah.
Shit working. Hell yeah.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
So do you got any kids?
Nah, hell no, I ain't got no kids.
Oh
Nah.
boy, yeah, your daddy raised you right, boy. It's like a dude did say, boy, most 16-year-olds in that position, boy, would have about 5 kids right now.
Nah, hell no. I ain't gonna cap that time. Like I just still now, like I got my head on straight, bro. Like
No.
you know what I'm saying. I got a ton of vision in this shit, man. I'm doing a lot of shit. Of course, this shit look good. You know what I'm saying. And I want it to look good for why I'm doing it. But this is just the first step of what I'm finna do with my life. You know what I'm saying. This music is the stepping stone.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying. It's the next step in this shit. But you know, I got a tight head on my shoulders. So shit.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
got a plan.
got a
You got
plan
it.
for
Yeah.
sure. You know what I'm saying. I can't hide no fuck ups on this plan. So
That's what's up, bro.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it's refreshing to hear a young man at the age that you at with that type of tunnel vision. You know what I mean? It took me to 25 to figure that out. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
And that's better. Each generation poster. You know what I'm saying? Get
For
better
sure.
and get wiser, bro. So yeah, bro. Shout out to you and your pops,
No, for
bro.
sure.
Man, so what's your relationship like with Yella? Like how did that relate?
Shit, I've been knowing Yella since like I was little.
Yeah,
I've been knowing him since like, you know what I'm saying, when he was a little Yella man. God.
yeah,
So shit, I've been like to see him, you know what I'm saying, blow up and shit, bro. You know, I feel good about that shit. Like, bro had like you one of the biggest to come out of here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah, my relationship with bro was kind of like family, bro. Cause shit, I've been seeing him since I was little.
yeah,
So when everybody seen him and blowing up and shit, I'm like, man, y'all don't even know. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So, but nah, hell yeah. But yeah, Yella cool as fuck. Yeah.
yeah. Man, I'm not gonna dive too deep in it, but just to see this current situation that he
Yeah.
going through, man, like, well, how does that make you feel like with being in the inner circle and looking at what's going on?
Well, see, it's kind of funny with me because it's like I know what's going on, but really I don't know what's going on because shit, while all that shit was happening, like I ain't even know bro was even in the situation he was in until all this shit came out to the media. I know when the rest of y'all know for real.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and then no, we kind of like went separate, like not like stopped talking or anything like that. We kind of went our separate ways with the music shit. You know what I'm saying? I had, you know what I'm saying, artists that I wanted to work with. You know what I'm saying? So, but to bro situation, I don't wish that shit on nobody. You know what I'm saying? pray that bro get through whatever he going through, you know what I'm saying? Nobody deserve that shit, bro, you know what I'm saying? And I hope bro be whatever he got going on, you know. Cause shit, that shit look bad, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wanna see that shit. Especially after I got known, bro.
Yeah.
You know, seeing bro as a kid, hell no, I don't wanna see that shit.
No, for real.
So
For real, man.
yeah.
And so name some of the other artists that you've worked with. So you said at 16 you got your placement with Trap and
Yeah.
Yella.
Yeah.
And then what were the next artists that you got your placement with and things that's
That was like 2020, 2021. So now, like I work with Travis Scott, I work with Lil Uzi Vert, I work with Big X, you know what I'm saying, G Herbo, Bill, um, shit. Now the new Dallas, like out of Montana 700, G in there though, Mir, you know what I'm saying? Me and Mir got, you know what I'm saying, me and Huncho and Mir. Then you got you know, Lil Tony from Atlanta, got let me see. I got a lot. I got a lot.
yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna drop one for you because one of my production team, his favorite rapper Fox BD.
Oh yeah, that just came out. Yeah, Fox BD for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
that came out like a week ago. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. When he seen you on the counter and like, hold on, bro, we be in Ziggy, like he produced for Fox BD, one
Yeah,
one
yeah,
one. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So, man, what's one of your favorite artists to work with?
Definitely Mir for sure. I think Hill Huncho and Mir probably. And, yeah, that's definitely my favorite artist to work with. Cause bro, me and bro come up with music so fast, like
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And I appreciate bro because like he trusted me with his sound type shit. You know what I'm saying? He trusted me. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to like have me in the studio and shit like that and us creating all that music. You know, he basically trusted me with his sound. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? I forever appreciate him for that shit, you know. Cause really, when we dropping all them songs, all them albums and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know how big of a movement that shit was at first. We were just making this shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I, you know, but definitely me for sure. Yeah,
Got you.
yeah.
Got you. And so, how did you go about getting a placement with some of those artists? Like, how did you get the Lil Uzi Vert placement?
Through really London on the track.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, he seen what I had, and like, oh shit,
Oh, we'll just pause it. That might be his pop. Uh, all right,
you good?
shit. What did I ask? No, I asked.
What Lil Uzi
Yeah.
said?
So yeah. So how'd you go about getting that placement with Lil Uzi Vert?
Well, I had collected. I mean, I had connected with London on the track. Walker, his manager. He was just saying like who's some of the best um producers down here in Dallas, and they ended up saying me, and so he ended up inviting me down there, you know, to his studio and shit.
Okay.
So we was working on shit, and I had found out when I had got back home type
Okay.
shit. Hell yeah, but London like that shit crazy because I was listening to bro when I was little.
Yeah. London on the track.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what song was it that y'all worked on for Lil Uzi Vert?
It was off the B16 album. It ended up getting scrapped though, but it was a B16 album. It was one song I did on there with Zaytoven.
Okay.
It was called K-pop, and then the other one I had like a lot of songs on there. I just can't remember the names right now. Hold on. Yeah, it was K-pop. Then it was Barter, and then uh uh Bob Marley.
Okay.
Them three.
Okay.
So, you know, when I end up coming back home and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, when you on the plane, you ain't got no service. I land back and my shit blowing up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, and I'm like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then like to work with Zay on that, like
Yeah.
Zay, that shit, you know what I'm saying? That was the first reason I was like, damn, I gotta do this shit, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, working with Zay and shit, you know, that shit was definitely felt like a fucking dream.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Working with my favorite producer. Yeah.
Gotcha. And so going down there to Atlanta and working with London on the track and stuff like
No, I
that.
was in LA.
Oh,
I
in
went to
LA.
LA. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. My bad.
Yeah.
Going out there and working with them, like, and at this point, you were 18, 19?
Yeah, I think this is what 2023. So 19 finna turn 20, or I'm already 20. But yeah, I'm 19, 20. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
let's dive into that experience. Like,
Yeah.
was you intimidated at all?
Yeah,
Like,
man,
nervous?
nervous in a bit. I was nervous as fuck. Yeah. But shit, I ain't let that shit stop shit though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once I get in front of that computer and once I start playing that shit, all that nervous shit,
Yeah.
shit over with. Like I just get into flow state. You know what I'm saying? So
What was that session like? How y'all cooking up? How long was it? You know what I mean?
it was me, London, and Quinn. Shout out my boy Quinn. But it was me, London, and Quinn and shit. And you know, Quinn, he was on the keys and shit. London, you know, he coming like it was multiple studios in there, but he coming back to the session, he adding shit. I go in the other room, I add shit they got going on. It's like everybody working in different rooms.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that shit was hard though. Like that was my first experience like that. And I'm like, damn, bro, I'm in this bitch cooking with London. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's definitely. But I was like, man, this shit was just crazy. You know what I'm saying? It didn't feel real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, so let's piggyback off of that. So what's one of the craziest cook up sessions that you can remember?
That I could Zay. And then it was one cook up session. Me and Lil Mister. Me and Lil Mister was in Atlanta. We was in Pee Wee Longway studio.
Okay.
Yeah. Me and Mister, we made probably like 5-6 beats in like under like 2 hours. I was like, yeah. But Lil Mister, shout out Lil Mister.
Yeah, shout out to the Mister, man.
Yeah.
Is he still out here in the D?
Yeah, I just seen him the other day. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's my boy. Lil Mister, man. He was really like the first. He was one, like he was with YL and them. YL and you know what I'm saying, and Keith and them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Lil Mister one of the ones for sure.
No, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure. Man, so when y'all was in that session, y'all cooking up, like, what's some of the artists that was there? Y'all was at Pee Wee Longway studio.
It was just me and him though.
Okay.
We was cooking up a pack for some artists, but you know what I'm saying, we had came there, you know what I'm saying. I was on a program one with one of the artists we was working with, but we was in there with the Mister though, and I didn't even know he was there. And we went to Pee Wee Longway studio and we cooked up some car shit. I remember that shit though. Yeah. Still remember my favorite studio session was just with Zay, bro. Like when I walked in there with Mirror, the first thing he said, he looked at me, he was like, we gotta cook up. That's what he said.
Yeah. You said you walked in there with a mirror?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so bring us down there.
Man, I was making a beat with Zaytoven, bro.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
Was it here in Dallas or?
Nah, it was in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah, I made a beat with Zaytoven, man. I was like, man, I don't know how the fuck this shit happened. But I'm like, bro, shit crazy.
And so
we just we made a beat then right after we recorded. So, you know what I'm saying? That was just one of the shit, you know what I'm saying? That's shit nigga just thinking about it and that shit happened. You know what I'm saying? Then or that right before that, I was in there with Mesco Dro. I was in there with Dro. That right before that, like I was in the studio right before that. Then the day when I got out of the studio with Dro, I went right back in the studio with Zay.
Gotcha.
Like, right after.
Gotcha.
And we was making some stuff with Joe album, and we came back and made some stuff with Mirror album with Zay. So that really is 2 cook-up sessions in one.
Okay. So you were getting to it. So
yeah, getting to it, yeah.
So how did that situation with Zaytoven come about? Did he reach out to you or
we already had knew each other because like I said, the Uzis played in it.
Okay.
So we already was familiar with each other. So then when he had seen me, it was like up from there.
Gotcha.
But prior to the Uzi situation, I think London had told him about me.
Okay.
And then, you know what I'm saying, we ended up exchanging numbers and stuff like that. So we was already in contact. But then, you know, I had went to the A with Mirror in like 2024 and we had to go, but we didn't end up linking up. But then when we went the second time, that's when it happened.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so.
And so, man, being around on the verge of being a super producer yourself, and then just being around all of these super producers.
Yeah.
Man, describe what the work ethic is like.
Man, you know what I'm saying? The work ethic is high through the roof. Like you can tell, like when you with, you know what I'm saying, certain producers, you can tell who really be working, who really don't be working. Like you can tell who really be working, like make one beat, then they chill a little bit. You can see who really just be like trying to get them bitches out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, with working with like, you know, producers like that, like it really don't feel like work ethic, bro. Cause just what a nigga want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I be working, but I really be enjoying that shit. Like, and I think that's why people fuck with my beats because they can hear it. Like I be doing shit like I be putting offbeat shit in that beat, and that shit just be going because like I'm just having fun with this shit, you know. And all the music I listen to and shit like that, just inspiration to my sound. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So yeah. But it don't feel like work ethic when, you know, working with producers like that, nigga want to do that shit. It should feel like work to you. Nigga, you dreamed about this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So hey, yeah.
And so how did you at first, how did you go about outside of collaborating with other producers, how did you go about getting your beats out to other artists?
Probably like connect through the people they're around first. You know, so you can't get to the artist, you gotta get to a manager or A&R or, you know what I'm saying, whoever around them. And then eventually, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like people hit me up.
Yeah.
But then like I would just try to find whoever, or you know what I'm saying, my pops would find whoever was around them to get my beats to them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And so how do you go about, as far as on the business side, how do you go about either your splits, or do you how do you go about your splits with artists?
Yeah, if I'm doing a beat, like it's simple math. Like if I'm doing a beat and it's 100% me, like I ain't collab with no producers, which I don't really be doing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's 50. I own 50% because it's my composition. I made the beat. We split it down the middle, and if the artist featured, y'all split it down the middle on y'all side. You know what I'm saying? But on the pub side, I got 50. So that's really how it be most of the time. Cause I'm really a solo producer for real. I don't really be collabing with nobody like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That sounds like your pops right there. Yeah, that's your hey man. That's the perks of having a pop that's been in the game, man.
No, for sure.
I remember when I was doing music, like you that conviction that you just had, like, hey, it's 50. Like, you know,
Yeah.
they'd be like, okay, 45, you know, all right, 30, bro, I got you, 30.
Yeah. But just with and a lot of producers now, like they gotta just have a problem with just knowing their worth. You know what I'm saying? Because as a producer, we hold a lot of value in the song. And we tend to forget that because rappers try to belittle our position.
Yeah.
Nigga, we really the motherfucking glue to this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I just don't want the courage to be down to producers when they, you know what I'm saying, get fucked over on the record or something. But you gotta just know your worth. Once you sign that paper, once you sign that document, bro, you can't change nothing.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So read over your terms, read over your percentages, read over if niggas trying to take points off your shit, read over everything. You gonna have to have a team in this shit. You can't do this shit by yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when a nigga offering a team to you, you don't think they gonna help him? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch out for shit like that. Definitely, this music shit is shady, bro. It's a lot of shady people in this shit for sure.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's business in general. It's
Yeah.
just like when you buying the real estate, you got a buying agent and a selling agent.
Yeah.
You know, because you want somebody to represent the person selling the property and represent somebody to represent the person buying the property.
Right.
If somebody represent both, then how can I trust that, you know, he got my best interest? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Man, and so with you being completely independent, well, actually, before we even dive into that, has there been a time where somebody tried some funny business with you?
Definitely, man. For sure. I still go through this. I'm going through it right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas try to play with you, man, for sure. And then, like, you know, they see a nigga young, you know what I'm saying? I be chilling. So, you know, they think it's little bro shit. No.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hell no. Now when you try to play with my bread. What
Yeah.
the fuck? What you in this for? What I'm in this for? Come on, bro. I'm in this shit because I love this shit. But come on, man. We know what's up. And you ain't finna play with me.
Yeah.
Facts.
So, so has there ever been a situation where you were in the studio, you were in a session, and dude told like somebody said, okay, yeah, I'm gonna pay you this for a beat. We're gonna this or this or that. And you get to the studio and he try to pull some slick, like it's turned into a whole other completely different situation.
Man, it's yeah, but it's like
You ain't gotta
stories
say no
like
names. Just give us
well,
the situation,
all
but
right, bro.
yes.
So you know, now I don't really know if I want to tell this story. But I ain't gonna cap, but
But
fuck,
you gotta tell it, bro.
fuck
Just
it.
don't say no names,
I
bro.
ain't
Just
gonna
tell
say
the
no
story.
names though. But I'm in the studio and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm already recording somebody. You know, we ain't saying no name. I'm already recording somebody. You know what I'm saying? And this particular artist come to the studio and shit, and he want to record. I'm finna leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, when I'm finna leave and shit, you know what I'm saying, bro, kind of get attitude that I'm finna leave. But you ain't paid me. I
Yeah.
already got paid already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna go. And then I already had stuff I had to do when I got home anyway. I had a lot of shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Had to go home, change clothes. I was finna go, so I finna go celebrate something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck that, I'm finna go home. You know what I'm saying? And bro, you know what I'm saying? Bro, no. Like, niggas know, you know what I'm saying? Broke hard. You know what I'm saying? And when I told him I wasn't doing the shit, bro just got mad. Like, bro just was on some temper tantrum shit. Like, he was just like, you know what I'm saying? And bro was just kind of raising his voice at me type shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know how I react to shit, I'm really a passive nigga. I don't be on no, you feel me? I ain't confrontation, but I ain't finna let you hold me. So when a nigga start raising his voice at me, I start raising my voice at him. You know what I'm saying? And then like before shit got to escalating and shit though, you know what I'm saying? On the owner of the studio had came in and you know what I'm saying, was trying to just, diffuse the situation. Ain't shit happen. But shit was finna happen though. But like all of this shit because I want to leave the studio. And then I told him, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And he talking about he wasn't trying to pay. He wasn't trying to pay. So I'm like, I'm definitely going home. Nigga, what the fuck? So, you know what I'm saying? And after that shit, he ended up dropping one of his songs and that shit became one of his biggest songs. That's how he got signed. I made the beat to it.
Okay.
So, hell yeah.
So did he come correct after that?
Huh?
When y'all
Shit,
made it?
we ain't did nothing. We ain't did nothing since
Oh,
then.
wait. But you made that beat for that song.
Yeah.
Was that before the situation or was that after the situation that you made the beat?
I think it was like before. It was before.
Okay, so he already okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
So,
you
but after he seen I wasn't playing, like, bro just, you know what I'm saying? And then, bro was just telling people, you know, that I charged a amount for a beat that wasn't even the amount. You know what I'm saying? So, bro trying to blackball a nigga, basically. You know what I'm
gotcha.
saying? Trying to cut out my shit. But that shit ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But, hell yeah, but we ain't even did shit after that shit, though. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happened when you stand your ground, though. A lot of producers, they'll just be like, oh, man, this artist big and shit. I'm just trying to get my beats to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that, nigga, you ain't getting shit for this beat. And, bro, they ain't gonna tell you when they drop. You don't know the plan behind it, nothing. No splits. You don't see no graph, no pie chart, no nothing. You don't see nothing. All you know is the song came out and you posted on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just wasn't going for that. And, I was challenged because bro was mad that I wanted to leave and I wasn't getting paid. But yeah, niggas be like that, bro. Niggas have big egos, bro. And that shit not what's up.
Yeah.
And I let it be known all the time, nigga. If I'm leave, I'm going that man, nigga. I'm gonna leave, nigga. Who the fuck is you to tell me to stay?
Yeah.
Especially I ain't getting paid. Fuck going on? Hell no.
That's what's up, bro. I'm happy to hear it because I ain't gonna lie to you. I was definitely one of them rappers that didn't treat the producer like they should have been treated. You know what I mean? I'd be like, nah, we in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like, you nigga be in the studio all damn night just cause a nigga paid for a session, nigga want the producer to be there. You know what I mean? Like you said, nigga didn't have no plan behind certain shit, then end up not dropping and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, as a producer, your paycheck, if you is gonna supply me with free beats, your paycheck is relying on what I'm doing with this. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what's up, bro. So to hear that, bro, like I said, bro, it really just speaks to, you know what I'm saying, you and your pop's relationship. And at least you respect him enough to follow his lead.
Nah, for
You
sure.
know what I mean?
He ain't like he ain't never did me wrong, bro. So shit, what the fuck? Who am I to just go against the shit? You know what I'm saying? You know, bro laced me up on the music shit and he was never wrong. Everything he said was right. Everything.
Yeah.
Everything he said to me. Then he's gonna do this, they gonna try to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say everything, but you know, he gave me heads up on shit and 2 years later, I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
You like,
yeah,
yeah, I was prepared for this.
nah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
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 You know, for the title of this message, ZiggyMadeIt said one of the biggest artists in the world. He stood his ground and tells a storm where he wouldn't make a beat for him. He said,
Nah.
yeah. So tell me this though too. So being independent,
Mm-hmm.
uh, what are some of the pros and cons of it, as far as versus signing a deal or something, a distribution deal, or
When you get that deal, and shit, that machine be behind you.
yeah,
But you can, it's ways that you can be independent and the machine can still be behind you. But it's just certain ways you can do this shit. But, you know, being independent though, I like it because you have 100% non-negotiable creative control. Like, you need creative control in this shit because if you have a plan, you need to be 100% devoted to that plan. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And if you sign to a label, they can fuck up your plans. You know, and they may tell you how they see things to fit. And nigga, you gotta go with that because nigga, you signed your shit and they sign for this amount of albums and shit. They gonna need what they want what they want. You know what I'm saying? They see you got the product, but they gonna do shit how they want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like being independent, you just got more leverage of what you putting out.
gotcha.
100% leverage of what you putting out because it's your shit. You know what I'm saying? Then earnings and shit. That shit coming to you. That shit 100% coming to you. As far as like with a label, you gotta recoup that shit. They give you know what I'm saying? Give you advance and shit. You have to recoup that.
Yeah.
For
So when you
sure.
got your first rap check, first how much was it,
Bro,
and how did you feel?
and we ain't putting no numbers, bro.
Okay, all right. Well, it just was it a lot or a little?
First rap chick, first chick. I was like, okay, that shit hard.
Yeah, but you was like what, 16, 17 when you got your first check?
Probably like 17.
Oh yeah, boy, they get $100 then. Boy, they get rich as hell. Boy,
Yeah,
for
then
doing
yeah.
some beats. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, so how did you feel? How did it feel like?
I was like, I'm never gonna work a job.
Yeah,
That's what I thought when I forgot my first shit. I was like, nigga, I can keep doing this shit. This shit in me like this shit nothing. I can keep doing this shit and this shit gonna get bigger. So I was like, bro, I'm never gonna work a job.
yeah,
When I got my first shit, I was like, bro, this shit over with. This shit reading.
yeah.
Yeah.
And man,
Like,
so I know. So you said that the music is just a stepping stone. So
mhm.
what are some other things that we can expect? What's your
Like
next in
it's
your
still gonna
plan?
be involving around music, but now I'm gonna have products. Like I'm gonna have a software. I'm gonna have a interface. I'm gonna have studios. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be just me making the music no more. You know, I'm trying to be a mogul. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is the stepping stone though. This is how I kick the foot. This how you kick down the door with this shit. This how I'm kick down the door first. So niggas finna be seeing me making all these hits and shit y'all seen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas finna be seeing me doing all this shit, but then the next step gonna be even further. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
you trying to Dr. Dre?
I'm trying to zig it, bro. You feel
Okay,
what I'm
you say
saying?
I ain't nobody else. I can,
Nah,
I
for
can,
sure.
I can respect it, bro. I fuck with you, young man.
Nah, for sure.
Man, and so I saw you rapping on Take 'Em to School, man.
Yeah.
So, what you do you plan on rapping on more songs, or was that
I
just
was
one?
doing that cause like I played in the studio and everybody was just like, bro, you gotta drop that hoe. You gotta do something to that hoe. Just do one song. So, you know what I'm saying? Because me with the rapper shit, I like doing it. It's fun as fuck, but I just feel like the politics that come with that shit is just like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't even have to be in that lane though, cause shit, I got my own lane. So I just feel like I be making music to just get shit off my chest and shit and just express myself type shit. But you know, the rapper shit, it's cool because like that's what I first wanted to do because my pops again shit. My pops had the big ass PMG van and shit when I was little. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And I'm seeing him rapping and shit in the studio. He got on the video Ride With Me TV on the van and shit. And they recording in the studio and shit. You can see me in the video. I'm on the couch.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So I was looking at that shit then. So that was the first thing I really wanted to do was rap because I see them doing. You know what I'm saying? So you know, nigga gonna rap. Then I'm making all these beats and shit. You know, nigga gonna rap one time, few times. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Yeah, man. And
yeah.
so I know like right now you were talking about building out products and stuff like that. So I
Mm.
know now you do like drum and loop kits and things of
Hell
that
yeah,
sort.
yeah, for sure.
How's that process of selling them? Like who are some people that's bought some of your kits and things of that sort?
Shit, a lot of people bought my kits, man. Shout out DJ Plug. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody that really just but like with the kits and stuff, like I was just making melodies and just, you know what I'm saying, making loop packs.
Okay.
Cause you know, a lot of the producers were just like, you know, some, a lot of them they can't make melodies. So it's like that I was like, damn, these niggas can't do that shit. They be asking for melodies on stories all the time. I'm like, let me make some. Cause I make full beats. But I was like, if I just make melodies and just go to another melody, I can sell them. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I really just started, and that created an avenue for me as well. That's how a lot of producers knew me as well through my loop packs. You know what I'm saying? It was very high quality. Niggas was buying them left and right. I'm 18 when I first started doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So and it just helped the producers. It just speed their beat making process up.
Gotcha.
So
And
yeah,
man, so what's an artist that dead or alive that you would want to work with?
bankroll fresh. So
For real?
hell yeah. Not, but that's just the first person to come to mind because that's been my favorite rapper since I first heard his shit. But Bankroll, then probably like Future.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, Bankroll, Future. Probably like Lil Baby. Oh shit, I can't say that.
Well,
Huh?
why you can't say that?
Because
Some
it's kind of already. But anyway,
Oh, is
but yeah, Bankroll, Future for sure. Yeah, yeah,
okay. I'll let you make it, man.
yeah.
I'll let you make
Yeah, for
it.
sure, man. For sure, man. A
Yeah.
lot of shit going on, man.
Hey, man. Blessings to you, bro.
Yeah.
And so, what's one of those things when you working with an artist like that really builds that chemistry? So, like you in the mirror, would you say like that's your go-to artist? Like that's your y'all are the
Yeah,
one-two
like
punch?
yeah, for sure. Now because and I knew that because I go on YouTube. You know, you like if you're a producer, you'll see type beats on YouTube. So you'll go down like I seen Hit Hunter Amir, X ZiggyMadeIt type beat on
Mm,
YouTube. I was like, damn, niggas is making that shit. So I was like, I know we gotta sound because niggas is making it.
yeah,
So that's how I really knew that shit was solidified. But bro, yeah, shout out to bro, man, for just trusting me with this shit for sure. Cause we made some hard shit. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? We still making some hard shit. So yeah. Y'all finna hear this shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
So when it comes to when it comes to that, like how did you and him build that chemistry? Like,
My pops and Bruce Wayne, which is Mir dad, you know what I'm saying? They already connected already. You know what I'm saying? Before either one of us was doing what we was doing. So Bruce was just like, my son Mir, he rapping. And my pops was like, nigga, my son is Ziggy, nigga. So we need to put this shit on the floor. We need to do this shit. And that's how it really got started. Shit, we got in the studio. I think the first song we made was Have Emotion. That was the first song we made. And now I think that was like, I think it's just like 1.5 million, something like that. That was the first song we made though.
okay,
So when we made that song, like yeah, I gotta go and stomp down with bro. We finna make some shit. If that's the first song we made,
gotcha.
then like after that, you know what I'm saying? He had just had made. After that, we had made Motivate the City. Right after that,
Okay,
right after. So it was like I was like, damn, yeah. we finna make some shit. And then bro end up getting signed right after that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah, that's hard, man. And so being connected to the New Dallas movement,
yeah.
like just how does that feel? So do you claim New Dallas? Are you a part of New Dallas?
Man, a lot of people they just be saying like I fuck with New Dallas, bro. Like hell yeah, like but you know I just let the people give me the name, man. I don't really be saying I'm this, I'm that. Like you know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of people say, well yeah, Ziggy he New Dallas producer, like he make all their beats. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas don't say it, some niggas do say it. You know I just let them give me that name. You know what I'm saying? But all them, you know they hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad to be a part of the history. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Hell yeah.
Yeah. Nah, man.
I'm glad to be a part of that shit.
And what history? So for the people out there that don't know, what history would you say that New Dallas is making?
Like it's definitely showing unity. You know what I'm saying? Definitely showing don't hate on your partner just because, you know what I'm saying, it looked like he got one up or anything. Like bringing everybody together, stop that hating shit, like go get some money. You know, it's pretty positive message. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear too many of that shit. You know, of course they talking about trapping and shit, but bro, their main goal is to get some money. That's what they talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I feel like the movement that shit big, you know, and it's a good message behind that. Other cities was looking at us and was like, we need to be like them niggas. When you doing that shit, that's a good ass movement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely great to, you know, grateful to be a part of that shit for sure. Hell yeah.
Look, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I respect your first of all your vernacular and your mindset, bro. For
Yeah.
you to be 20, yeah, how old you are, I ain't trying to put you know what I'm saying, but for you to be how old you are, bro, and hold the conversation the way that you are, bro,
Yeah.
I'm very impressed with you, bro.
Nah, for sure,
Man. And so, man, before we wrap this thing up, bro, I just want to ask, man, is there anything out there that you want to leave the people with, bro?
Shit, stand your ground. Don't let no nigga hold you. Stand your ground.
Yeah.
For sure. Don't let nobody hold you. I don't give a fuck who they is. And don't let nobody hold you. Because once they find out they can't hold you, they gonna respect you. Real shit.
That's what's up,
Real
man.
shit.
Hey, man, Ziggy made it, bro. We
Hey,
appreciate
man.
you for sitting down with us, bro, and sharing your intellectual property, bro. And I wish you nothing but blessings, bro.
Same, man.
Yes, sir.
Same.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. All right, he gonna take some pics.
I bet.